All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about how to turn that 15-minute reading time from a moment of panic into your single greatest weapon in the exam. Seriously, let's dive in. So think about it. That clock starts, you open the paper, what are you doing? Most people think it's just time to read, but the top students, the grade 9 students, they know it's not just reading time, it's winning time. This is where the whole exam is won or lost. So what's the biggest trap everyone falls into? It's this, panic highlighting. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The pressure's on, so you just start highlighting, well, everything. A word here, a sentence there, and before you know it, the page is just a meaningless fluorescent blur. You've got a lot of colors, sure, but absolutely zero useful evidence for your answers. And this quote just nails it, doesn't it? When you read without a purpose, those 15 minutes are just gone, wasted. It is literally like searching for treasure without a map. Yeah, you might get lucky and stumble on something, but you're way more likely to just end up lost, stressed out, and empty-handed when it's time to start writing. Okay, so how do we get that map? Simple. We decode the exam's blueprint. Look, if you want to find gold, you first have to know what gold looks like, right? And in this exam, the questions themselves are the blueprint. They tell you exactly what you should be hunting for. So let's break down the hunt. For question 2, the language question, your gold is all about the writer's methods. We're talking about those juicy verbs, powerful adjectives, similes, metaphors, and, this is crucial, their effect. Then for question 3, structure, the gold is totally different. Now you're hunting for things like focus shifts, changes in time, or how the beginning connects to the end. And finally, for question 4, evaluation, the gold is the evidence for your argument. Stuff about the characters, the atmosphere, the tone, anything you can use to build a really convincing case. See? Each question needs a different type of treasure. Which brings us to the solution, the annotating for gold strategy. Now, this is not about some slow, careful reading, not at all. This is a high-speed, 3-pass system. It's designed to let you mine the text for exactly what you need for the right questions and to do it super, super efficiently. So here's how it works. It's a 3-sweep system. First pass, your only job is to find question 2 gold, language. Grab a color or just write a little L next to every great verb or simile you spot. Done. Second pass. Now you're hunting for structure. Mark any focus shifts or moments of tension with an S. Final, really quick pass, you're grabbing evidence for question 4. Look for clues about atmosphere or character and just mark them with an E. 3 quick passes, 3 specific goals. Absolutely no wasted time. Now, theory is one thing, but let's actually see this strategy in action. We're going to use our 3-pass system on an excerpt from The Silk Factory and see just how much gold we can dig up in just a few moments. Okay, here it is, our text, lines 14 to 23. It's a clean slate, just like it'll be in the real exam. We're about to do our first high-speed sweep. And remember, we are only looking for language gold. Nothing else matters right now, just Q2 evidence. And boom! Just like that, look at this. On our Q2 sweep, we've hit a gold mine. We've got overgrown mess, massive twisted branches, fantastic descriptive phrases. Then you've got these powerful verbs like snarled and choking, and this amazing bit of personification right here. Knuckles in the earth, gigantic malformed hand. Every single one of these is a perfect little nugget of gold ready to go for your language analysis. Let's just zoom in on one of those pieces of gold. This one is top tier. It's knuckles in the earth like a gigantic malformed hand. I mean, come on. It's so vivid, it's specific, and it is just packed with technique. So why is this quote so good? Well, it's using 2 techniques at once. You've got personification, giving the tree knuckles, and a simile, comparing it to a hand. So what's the effect? It makes the tree feel monstrous, alive, and seriously threatening. It's not just a tree anymore, is it? It's this living, menacing thing. And that, linking the method directly to the effect, that's how you score the big marks. Okay, now for sweep number 2, structure. Check this out. The writer starts with a wide shot, right? The bottom half of the garden was an overgrown mess. But then they zoom right in on one single creepy object. An ancient mulberry tree stood at the center. That narrowing of focus is a deliberate structural choice. It's designed to build suspense and point our eyes directly at the threat. That is a perfect point for a Q3 answer. And for our last sweep, Q4, we're on the hunt for clues about the atmosphere. And look what we find. Unfamiliar garden, overgrown mess, twisted shadows, broken bricks, and a padlocked door. Now you put all those little details together and what do you get? You get an atmosphere that is mysterious, neglected, and frankly, a little bit dangerous. Each of those annotations is a piece of evidence you can use to argue your point.
So you've got the strategy. But the thing that separates a good student from a grade 9 student, it's all about mindset. And it comes down to one simple thing: ruthless efficiency. There is absolutely no time for wasteful reading.
These right here are the non-negotiables. You have to train your brain to instantly spot those literary techniques, to feel it when the tone shifts from calm to anxious, to pick up on clues about a character. Your notes, your little L, S, and E marks, they have to be quick and to the point. And always remember the golden rule. Every single mark you make on that page must have a purpose. It has to link directly to question 2, 3, or 4. And here it is. This is the tough stance that's going to push you into those top grades. If you spot something and you can't immediately say, that's a simile for Q2, or that reveals a character trait for Q4, then you have to ignore it. Grade 9 students are ruthless. They don't just collect interesting little details, they hunt for marks. If it's not going to score you a point, it's a distraction. Period.
So I'll leave you with this question. When you open that exam paper, what are you going to be? Are you going to be a passive reader, just kind of hoping you find something useful? Or are you going to be an active, strategic, gold hunter, map in hand, ready to grab every single mark from the very first minute? The choice is yours.